I think I would rather have something like the Pacific Salt over the Yojimbo. Today we have the Spyderco Yojimbo 2 designed by Michael Janage. Michael Janage happens to be the guy that inspired us to do these Porkman cut tests. He does a very similar test.
We use a knife that has a longer blade. This knife has a 3-inch blade. We'll see that we have very dramatic effects with this. I'll cut right in this section here.
This is designed by Michael Janage to be basically the best all-around EDC-sized self-defense that he could make up. And something that's very unique is he likes to do the Filipino grip with a thumb supported on the spine, and there's no jimping. I like that. I've actually hit very meaty objects with jimping before, and guess what? It can be like serrations to your thumb, and so that's good. So far, the best knife that we have done for this test that's been sub 5.5 inches has been the Cold Steel Black Talon 2. The Cold Steel Black Talon, this is our Porkman with 1 layer of denim. Wow, look at that. And so I'm really interested to see, although this is a much shorter blade than the Black Talon 2, I'm really interested to see how this will perform on this test. So let's see how it goes. You know, honestly, not as good as the Black Talon.
Yeah.
You can see with the goop of the blade that I got plenty of the blade on there. That's not an issue.
Now, I got a question. Did your thumb come in contact with the meat resting on that spine?
It's hard to tell. Definitely goo did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I got plenty of blade on there, but that was not as dramatic of a cut that I like. So that's very interesting. Let's see. It looks about 1 inch of penetration. Maybe a little bit more, maybe like 1.5 inches. Let's try, this seems like this is going to be the one with more integrity right here. Let's try that again. All right, so here we go. Like, I definitely don't want to get cut with that.
Yeah, but it's not as good.
Yeah. And this is a very, very, very sharp knife. I just dropped it up at shaving. But, I mean, that's actually pretty wide, but there's no telling how this was compressed in the jeans. But that's not as good as I would want it to be. See, do I have... You have your Pacific Salt on you, Austin?
I do.
Let's try that real quick. So this is going to be more curved. I don't know how sharp this is.
I haven't used it for cutting bait or anything.
Okay. So here's a fresh side right here. And I think that's initially deeper, but at this time, it's kind of hard to say like definitively what did better.
Yeah, because the meat's kind of tore up at this point.
Yeah, it's kind of tore up. But that
looks
is
deeper.
Actually deeper than that initial cut up there.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's kind of interesting. I don't think it performed as good as I thought it was going to do. What do you think, Austin?
It was definitely a disappointment. I had higher hopes for it, but I think it just comes down, what's the blade difference in length on those?
So this is going to be over 3.5 inches, not quite 4, and I think this is about 3.5 inches or so.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, like my Columbian River knifing tool, like it had a at the end it had 1 inch wide cut on it.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know, like it cut fine.
Yeah, just not deep.
You know, if you want a self-defense knife, this is an option, but maybe it isn't the best option.
Yeah.
Okay, so Black Talon 2, this is going to have more utility than the Black Talon 2, but honestly, just right now, with that start of that initial cut, look how wide that is up there.
Yeah.
Okay, and it traveled on, and it's pretty good. I think I would rather have something like the Pacific Salt over the Yojimbo. So thank you for watching, and have a good day.